Listen up, corporate types. It's me, Billy Idol. You might use Workday's responsible AI to future-proof your business. That doesn't make you rock stars. When have rock stars ever been responsible?
Be a finance and HR rockstar with Workday.
Hey listeners, it's Mishi. Today I want to ask you to support what we do. By supporting Israel Story, you're saying that you care about this country, that ordinary people and their experiences matter, and that stories have the power to enter our hearts and change our minds. Our team has worked tirelessly, literally around the clock, to share deeply human tales of pain and resilience, grief and loss, confusion and compassion, and also offer the occasional chuckle. We share our content for free because we believe it's crucial that you get to see Israel through a human interest lens, and not just by way of inflammatory newspaper headlines and media coverage that's biased in all kinds of different directions. So if you believe in nuance and complexity and the power of human stories, please go to our site, israelstory.org, and press the Support Us button. Thank you so much, and may we know quiet and peaceful days to come.
Ever ponder the age-old question, how do you mend a broken heart? Well, Hadassah doctors do it every day, literally, with groundbreaking methods and cutting-edge technology. Tune in each month to the Hadassah On Call podcast as we take you behind the scenes at Hadassah's hospitals in Jerusalem, where medical pioneers create life-saving treatments. Meet oncologists discovering new ways to treat cancer, surgeons using new software and implants for severe spinal injuries, immunologists working on replacing the EpiPen, and more healthcare superheroes. You'll also get tips for staying healthy and hear stories of patients whose lives have been transformed. Ready to be inspired? Search for Hadassah On Call wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey listeners, I'm Mishi Harman, and this is Israel Story. 472 days ago, a visibly shaken and yet stunningly composed Sasha Ariev came into our studio. She was here to talk about her younger sister, Karina, who had been kidnapped from her army base 5 days earlier, on October 7th. We aired that as our very first Wartime Diary, and have, ever since, felt a special bond to Karina. Yesterday, we all watched with tears of joy as Karina was released, together with her fellow spotters Naama Levi, Daniela Gilboa, and Liri Albag. This is audio of the moment they were reunited with their parents. When the time is right, we plan to invite Sasha back into the studio for a follow-up conversation. But for now, we're re-airing that first Wartime Diary. We now know the happy outcome of the story, but also bear in mind that this wasn't the fate of all hostages, and that there's still 90 men, women, and children waiting to come back home. Okay, here is our very first Wartime Diary with Sasha Ariev, which aired on October 12th, 2023. So we're here with Sasha Ariev. Hi, Sasha.
Hi.
Can
Hi,
you
guys.
tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes. So my name is Sasha. I'm 24 years old, born and raised in Israel. And now currently I'm a master's student at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. I'm studying biomedical research on the emphasis of neurobiology. And I have a little sister. This is me. This is how I want to present myself.
And tell me about your sister.
So as I said, she's my little sister. She's 19. We have 5-year gap. And her name is Karina. And she's all I have. I remember when she was born, and till today, everything that we've been doing together since.
And she's a soldier?
Yes, she is a soldier in the IDF, Israel Defense Forces.
And what does she do in the army?
She's the one who sits near the borders and observe the borders, and is contacting the combat soldiers who are in the field. And she's their eyes. Actually, we were afraid that she will go to the army, but she said, no, how can I not go? This is like my country, I need to serve, everyone does this. And when they were recruiting her, the job that was given to her is to be the eyes of the country. This is the term of the observers on the borders. And she was really proud. It is a very hard work. The shifts are devastating, the hours. She serves at a very remote base. It's hard to get there. The conditions there are not so good, but she was very proud. She was sad when she was coming back home and had to go back to the army, because she was far from us and it was hard. She was waiting for her to end her service, but she loved every second of it, and she had a lot of friends there who are currently murdered or are missing.
And when was the last time you spoke to Karina?
The last time we spoke was the 7th of October at 6:30 a.m. It was a phone call, and the last message of her was on 7:40 on WhatsApp. It was the last time. She called to say goodbye. She called to say that she loves us, and that if she won't leave, so we will continue our lives and do not sink in sorrow. And she asked me to keep my parents together and safe. And on WhatsApp, the last message was, the terrorists, they are here. She told us the base was captured by terrorists, and there was a raid on the base.
And what do you know at the moment about where she is?
She was in a bomb shelter in the base, because there were missiles fired from Gaza to Israel territory on all the Gaza Strip area, and she was there with other girls who served with her. And our hearts are with those families. We became one big family. All those people who are going through this horror. We saw a video on Telegram, and she was probably kidnapped by some terror organization. She was in a jeep of them, and we identified her. So she was taken from the base. She wasn't on the base anymore when we saw the video.
So she's currently missing?
She's currently missing. The IDF soldiers, the officers, they came to our home, and they said that she's officially held by a terror organization, but they can't confirm this, because no humanitarian organization like the Red Cross have contacted Israel or Gaza about this, so they cannot confirm who held there, who is the hostage. And maybe she was alive at the time that we saw the video, but then they shot her or something and just threw her to lie in some field down. We don't know, so they cannot confirm this, and we're asking them to keep checking the DNA samples with all the sadly, unfortunately, corpses that are found in the field, so we can get the bigger picture. Where is she? We cannot confirm anything.
Can you tell me something about her from before all this?
Yes. Something that's really in my mind is that she had her birthday in August, but her friend from school, she ordered her presents from abroad, from Shein or something, and they only arrived on Friday, the day before, and she asked to come to our house. She knew that my sister was at the army, and she wanted to place the presents on her bed. So when my sister comes home, she was supposed to come home yesterday, so she can see it and she will feel nice and see the presents and be happy. And they're still sitting on her bed and waiting for her. She told us, do not tell her that I was here. I want this to be a surprise, and we didn't tell her, of course. But now I think maybe I shouldn't have listened to her, and maybe I should have said, so she maybe knew something good that is waiting home beyond us, the family, that her friends are thinking about her. And then all this horrible thing happened.
Can you describe what life is like at the moment for your family?
We feel that the time has stopped, but I'm trying, I'm always saying to myself that the world, our earth, is spinning, and the sun comes up and the moon goes up, and they're on their shifts. But we're standing now, and we feel like we're in the same video and it just plays in loops. It's the same routine. We fall asleep at night because we can't hold anymore. Then we can't even sleep. We sleep a few hours, maybe 1 or 2 every day. This is not a good sleep. My parents see bad dreams all the time. Then we come the morning, maybe the sun is going through the window, the light, but we feel this emptiness inside. It's so hard to eat and do any basic stuff, but we try to stay strong and to continue to be optimistic and don't let someone to break our spirit, because the hope, it dies last, and we're holding on to that.
Is there anything that you want to say to the world or to people listening?
First, I want to ask everyone to pray for her in any kind of beliefs that you have, any kind of methods. We do not judge. We love everyone, really. And we want you to be with us and raise awareness and talk about it. There are hostages there. A lot of people were murdered. Hundreds of families are sitting and they do not know where their beloved ones are. They missing? Where are they? What happened to them? And make pressure on the governments of the world so they put all the efforts on to release the hostages, to send humanitarian organizations there, and to be in action to bring them back home.
Amen.
Amen.
תודה, סשה. תודה.
תודה.
אחות קטנה, נפש תאומה, חכי עוד רגע, עוד מעט. יש שכר לפעולתך, הנה הוא כאן, ולייך הולך, חכי עוד רגע, כי רק את. גם אני איתך בוכה, וכמוך מצפה, אז חכי עוד רגע, עוד מעט. הנה הוא בא מנחמך, שמייכו אל אלייך הולך, חכי עוד רגע כי רק את. תמיד ידעת למצוא בי עוד קצת אור שממני נעלם. נקודה טובה ועוד נקודה טובה ועוד מעט ואין רשע. התבוננת למקומו ואיננו. אין תמיד השכלת לשמוע את השיר שלנו שכמעט נדם. נקודה טובה ועוד נקודה טובה ועוד מעט הנה הוא בא. התבוננת למקומו והננו, הננו. אחות קטנה על בכי עמונה, חכי עוד רגע עוד מעט. הנה הוא בא מנחמך יטהרי, השמי קולך פתחי עינייך לאט.
I used to think buying foundation online was impossible. How am I supposed to find my shade when I can't even get it right in store? Then I discovered Il Maquillage. I took their AI-powered quiz to find my custom match, and wow, this foundation is literally my skin in a bottle. The undertone and coverage are spot on. It's so neutral and weightless. I can't even tell I'm wearing makeup. Plus, with Try Before You Buy, you can try your full size at home for 14 days. Take the Power Match quiz now at ilmaquillage.com/quiz. ILMAKIAGE.com/quiz.